Hello, and thanks for watching this video from Cloud9 ERP Solutions and subscribing to our YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about processing accounts payable documents. So we know that we can go into payables and create a brand new bill, and we can post it manually. So this is what that screen looks like. We come in here, we create a bill, or we can create a debit adjustment if it's a credit from the vendor. We pick the date. We pick the vendor reference number that's on the bill that we're holding in our hand. We choose the vendor, and then our terms are calculated here. Our due date is automatically calculated. Of course, we can change it if we have the rights. And then we continue to add information here at the bottom to hit the appropriate expense account. So whatever that is, we put in an amount, $500, and we pick a GL expense account. Now, of course, this works differently when you have a purchase order. The purchase order is married to the bill in a way where you can add purchase receipts into the bill and match them up based on what you're holding. So you can confirm what's right and wrong. But the other way you can do it is an optional module in Acumatica for reading PDF documents and making it easier to convert those into accounts payable bills. So there's two ways to do that. If we go to incoming documents, so right here, it's under payables. You have it turned on and you have the license for it. And essentially what this is an inbox or a queue of all inbound emails that have come into your system and that can be processed accordingly. So for example, here you can see an email came in. It's got this subject heading and its status is recognized. There's an attachment here. And what you can do with this, recognized means that it's been recognized, but we haven't processed it yet. But you can double click on it. And Acumatica will open it up, showing the document on the right-hand side and the information for the bill on the left-hand side. So let's take a look at this. So it recognized that it's a bill. It recognized the vendor name. It picked up the date. As you can see here, this is just an example, but it's a quote. But it still picked it up. It picked up the vendor reference number. It's found it here. And essentially, anything we don't have it picked up, we can highlight and the system will fill in that field. So for example, let's say this number is incorrect. And let's say we need a different number. We can highlight that and it'll automatically pick it. Now, Acumatica uses AI in order to determine the pattern of these documents, and it'll continue to do a better job of recognizing the different regions that your vendors place information that's critical to you. So I'm going to change that back to this vendor reference number. Now you'll notice the other thing it did is it found the line items on this document. So lines 1 through 5, it found it. It found the item code and the description, and it put it in here and it broke it all down. Now, the benefit to this is, for example, for purchase orders, it'll give you a much better method of matching things up. Now, when it's all said and done, you can click Save and Continue. And Acumatica will bring up a bill. And the bill will be shown here. All that information got passed along to the bill, where you can make your appropriate adjustments. You can assign the GL accounts here. Notice in the previous screen, we had the ability to link it to the exact PO. And that would pass along this information much better because it would know what inventory IDs. But we'll put this in here with office supplies. And then also notice you can see the bill. So if we click on that, you'll see the actual bill. It's in its PDF form. So this is storing this for the future. If you ever need to come back to this bill to verify what was covered on it, maybe something got missed, you have that ability by having the PDF attached directly here. So that's one way. The other thing you can do is you can take it directly from an email. So let's say you get an email and it's got a bill in it. With the Outlook plugin for Acumatica, you click on it. You'll notice that it's recognized me. It just so happens that I'm recognized here. But you have an option to create an AP document directly from here. So if we select it, it's recognizing the document. And now you have an option here to view that document. So if we open it up, so again, this brings us to our document processing screen where we can see the bill on the right, and on the left-hand side, we can see our information about the bill, that it's recognized. So it picked up the vendor and the date. It picked up the vendor reference number right here. The total amount was recognized here. And notice it also picked up some of the line items in the document. Add weekly winter chemical. So this works really great. You could click save and continue, and now again, you have a bill in the system with the PDF attached. So that's AP document processing. It's an option in Acumatica. Works really well. If you create a specific email inbound account for maybe accounts payable, you can have Acumatica queue it up into that incoming documents area. Or if you get one-offs in your Outlook, you can use the Outlook add-on and recognize that as an AP bill as well. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching this video about AP document processing. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching and subscribing to our YouTube channel, and have a great day.